Do you have an emergency cosplay repair kit? We're showing you ours coming up. Hello and welcome to Dishes and Stitches. I'm your host, Charles Stark.
And I'm TeeaJeanne.
And on this channel, we bring you cosplay tips and tricks, healthy choices, and general life hacks to help you make healthier choices for that cosplay lifestyle.
If you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing.
So today we want to show you what our emergency cosplay repair kit looks like. We truly believe that every cosplayer should have one, especially when you go to conventions, you know, over the weekend and things like that. So we're going to show you some essential items that we think you should be carrying.
So one of the biggest things you want to have with you, especially if you have a cloth cosplay, is you want to make sure that you have a repair kit for it. You want to make sure you have all your sewing stuff, that you have all the necessary thread colors that you need, and that you have extra needles with you just in case. Absolutely.
I mean, threaded cosplays and seamstresses are in high demand at comic conventions. So you always want to make sure that you have a puppy and a emergency sewing kit. Comes in so handy. It has saved us so many times. The next thing we have in our emergency cosplay repair kit, especially for the armor builders, is we always carry extra strapping with us. There's been times when my Iron Man cosplay has come apart, it's come undone, and having some extra strapping really helps you, especially in an emergency situation.
And the next thing that you need, especially to go with that, is a hot glue gun. You want to make sure to carry one on you and extra pieces just in case.
Yeah, hot glue gun has also saved us so many times. And you know, when we usually have a booth at a convention, it's super surprising how many other cosplayers come up and they're like, hey, do you guys have a hot glue gun I can borrow? So we've been able to not only save ourselves, but we've been also able to save so many other cosplayers that needed a hot glue repair during a convention. Super important. And for the glue sticks, we just recommend high heat, commercial grade hot glue sticks. These give you a little more better stick than like the craft grade that you would buy at Joann Fabrics. We actually got these from Gorilla Glue, and we'll have a link down below for that you could check out too. We highly recommend industrial strength hot glue to go with the high temperature hot glue gun.
And another big one that a lot of people don't really think of is safety pins. You want to make sure that you have plenty of these on hand. There's a lot of people that need them, and there are times where maybe a piece of your costume opens up, or maybe you just need it to be reattached, or maybe something breaks and you need it to hang on for just a little while, but definitely those are a good pick.
I mean, it's true. We have not been to a convention yet where someone hasn't come up to us and been like, hey, you got a safety pin? So do yourself a favor and those around you a favor. Stock up on these bad boys too. And this is a great invention as well. This is a square magnet. And you just boom, put it right there. It keeps everything together and you're good to go.
One little quick fixer that you can bring with you, especially if you have bigger pieces of armor or big pieces of fabric, is to bring Velcro with you. I like the ones that have the glue on the other side. That's a good little quick fix for you.
Absolutely. And still in the Velcro family, these are like Velcro straps. And so you can use these if you need a quick strap repair. And the cool thing about it is they attach to these little clips.
Now, any good seamstress out there needs a measuring tape with you. So if you have to repair anything on anybody or replace anything on anybody, it's definitely a good idea to have one of these with you. And I definitely suggest one of the ones these are the little cloth ones, and they make it a little bit easier, especially if you need to go around an arm or anything to measure it out.
Yeah, that is awesome. And then keeping in with that measuring tape, you're gonna have to measure out leather strapping. You definitely want to have some kind of laces or some kind of leather straps, especially if you have like a corset cosplay, or if you're wearing gauntlets that have eyelets in them, things like that, like her Thor. This totally comes in handy because you never know when a strap is going to break. You never know when someone is going to step on something. So you definitely want some strapping in your arsenal as well.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't know how many times I've needed buttons. I carry around with me quite a few different sizes of buttons just in case. Even for regular clothing, sometimes you need a button while you're at conventions, but definitely bring these with you just in case one of them breaks or you lose one.
Yeah, like, you know, I have been known to pop a button or two. So it's always good to have them with you. And with your emergency sewing kit, just like that. I don't know anything about sewing, but I'm pretty sure all she does is... and it's fixed.
That's exactly.
Well, guys, this is what we have in our emergency cosplay repair kit. Thank you for joining us. We highly recommend that you get in the habit of carrying one of these with you. It will save you a lot of aggravation and a lot of frustration down the road.
Definitely.
Thanks for checking out this video. You can check all the items down in the show notes. We have conveniently put all the items down there in case you want to purchase them. And thanks for checking us out. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell if you're new here. And remember, at Dishes and Stitches, we're putting the confidence back into cosplay. Svenja.